Okay, we're here at UAF for part 4 of the 4-part series between the Alaska Grizzlies and the Blue Devils. So let's give you a rundown on how the series has gone so far. The first game on Friday night was 3-3, and then Saturday morning the Blue Devils won 3-1. And then last night, the Blue Devils won 2-1 with almost a shutout. Evan Winter scored the only goal for the Grizzlies with 6 seconds left in the third period to bring the score up to 2-1. So there were a lot of positive things for the Grizzlies yesterday. There was some good passing. Halfley had a repeat pass to Winter, almost an identical play to Friday night's game tying goal. Halfley came down the right-hand side, was covered, decided to pass the puck over to Winter, and Winter took the puck and slammed it home for a goal. So there's 2 of those. We also saw Landon make a few passes to the net and on the offensive side. And Brody Hall stepped up, played offense pretty well this weekend. And there were some line changes on Saturday afternoon's game. We had Halfley and Winter on the same line, which are typically both centers on their own line. And so Coach Halfley made a change up, and he had, I believe Lozano was center on a line there for a while. And Halfley centered the line with Winter, and so he switched up. I think he moved Trine or Juzak around a little bit. So we had just some abnormal lines than we've seen in the past, which I think helped out on the offensive side. The Grizzlies held the puck a little bit more, and the Blue Devils' shots on goal went down. They were down to 11 from their 20 shots on goal. So we'll see what happens today. Coach talked about yesterday, after yesterday's game, just briefly saying that he might switch things up again today. We got about 43 seconds left before the reset of the clock. The Grizzlies do a quick side-to-side run here to get their heart pumping. And looks like cowbell in the stands today. It's kind of nice. We'll have Snyder in goal, as always. Snyder, who jokingly after the game yesterday said that he scored his first goal. So, and he's like, what? You guys aren't happy that I scored my first goal? Snyder had a puck come in, and he kind of swatted it and ended up going into his own net. And I think he was just joking, making fun of himself, which is kind of cool that a kid could do that. And unfortunate events that puck went in, but Snyder's kept these kids in the game, most games, stopping 20+ shots on goal every game. So I think he's allowed to mess up every now and then. So looks like he's getting a little advice here towards the end. And we got the Blue Devils clearing out their net pucks. Looks like the timers are all ready. Got 15 minutes on the clock. And we'll get this game underway here shortly. There's the chant by the Grizzlies. And we'll see who our first lineup is. Snyder steps onto the ice. Okay, so our first lineup will be Halfley, Winter, and Trine. Winter on left wing, Trine on right wing. Hildebrand and Masterson on defense. So looks like we're sticking with the little bit of change up in the line. Expect Juzak to be on a line with Hawes, it looks like maybe. There's a puck drop. Winner at center this time instead of halfway. Puck comes back to Hildebrand. Hildebrand slaps up against the board, sends it to Trine. Trine moves it to Winner. Winner knocks it into the offensive zone. And the Blue Devils take the puck from behind the net, come up the far board, stop, changes direction, makes a pass to center. Trine holds the line, passes it back to the Blue Devil. Blue Devil passes it up, and the puck comes to center ice. And down into the corner. Dumped down in the corner, Masterson chases after it, picks it up, fires it back to Trine, gets intercepted. Winner hits it back out to Trine. Winner hits it to Trine again. Puck comes back to Masterson. Masterson sends it up to the boards. Blue Devils hit for center. Masterson blocks the centering shot. Goes back to Winner. Winner passes it up to Trine. Trine tips it as the puck goes on down. And you've got a line change coming. Hildebrand and Masterson out there holding it back while the line change comes. Got Lanet out there with Morrison and Lozano. Lanet intercepts the pass. Puck comes out. Masterson holds the line. Lanet takes puck in the corner. Masterson trying to hold the line. Lanet in there fighting hard for it. Puck comes back out, and there's a dump into the near corner here. Hildebrand takes it, moves up, passes it to. Oh, we're going to have an icing call, I believe. Yep, there's icing call. Hildebrand just quite couldn't get a stick-to-stick pass there. The puck will come back down here. Line change up. So we've got Juzak, Haas, Davies. Defense, we've got Steer and Carson. Puck's dropped. Goes back to Juzak. Juzak tries to clear it. Blue Devils hold the line, take a shot, hits the post. Snyder in good position. Blue Devils looking to center it, pass it back behind the net. Pause back there after the puck. Juzak goes after it. Puck comes back out to the defense. Defenseman passes it back in, and Carson takes it to the boards. Carson moves it up, clears the zone, and then we got an offsides call. Puck cleared the zone, and Blue Devils sent it back in before everybody was cleared. We'll have a puck drop here on this side of the blue line. Same line. This time Haas sends it over to Juzak. When the puck gets dumped into Carson by the Blue Devils. Carson gets it out of the zone. It goes back against the near boards here. Haas hustles after it. Steer knocks it in offsides. Okay, we'll have a line change here. Looks like the team's out there hustling. Winner at center here. Puck drop. Winner sends it into the Blue Devils. Oregon knocks it away, sends it back into the offensive zone. The Blue Devils circle back around, go around the net, looks like. The pass up to the boards. Trine's there, moves in. Masterson takes a shot. It bounces off two defenders. Puck comes to center. Oh, and gets cleared out by Blue Devil. Masterson hits Corrigan. Corrigan rightfully waits for his players to come across the blue line, gets the puck stolen. There's a penalty coming. And there's a touch. So we've got hooking call on Winner. I didn't quite see the hook, but I did see the official raise his hand. So we'll have a penalty kill here for the Grizzlies. There's 11:48 left in the first period, score 0-0. The Grizzlies are down a man. And out there on the ice, we've got Masterson, Hildebrand, Trine, and Halfley. Trine spikes at the puck. Puck goes over to the far side. It's centered by the Blue Devils. And then Masterson over in the corner. Forces it down into the corner. Deeper, Halfley Sends the puck out. Blue Devils are trying to move the puck around. It finally comes in for a shot. Shot goes wide left. Peter moves the puck with his foot. Sends it back to the corner. Trine gets it out of the zone. 55 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Grizzlies. We get a line change up coming here. Planet and Lozano come out. Masterson and Hildebrand back there. 45 seconds left on the penalty kill. Hildebrand falls down. Masterson races back to the puck. Moves back to his right, takes a shot, hits the defender. Defender moves. Hildebrand, tries to clear, hits his own guy, hits Lozano in the shoulder. Lozano moves in the corner, looking just to get it out. Passes it up to Lanet. Lanet moves it by. She's got a breakaway. Lanet moves. She's hustling back, tries to make a move on the defender, loses the puck. Puck comes back to center ice. We had a line change up. Steers Carson back on defense. And Lozano steals the puck. Lozano trying to figure out what to do with it. Moves back behind the net. Changes directions. Moves the puck up. Stolen by Blue Devils. Blue Devils move around a couple. Lozano gets knocked down. Steer goes after the puck. Player falls down. Puck goes back to the corner. Grizzlies are full strength. Lozano goes down again. Puck comes out. Steer dribbles it up. Puck gets blocked. Oh no. There we go. Goes back to the corner. Got defenders back in front of the net again. Puck comes in front of the net. And Davies takes the puck and hits a defender. Kicks it off a defender. No icing call there. Juzak down. This is down after it. Haas out there now. Haas, Davies kind of flicks it off to the side. There's a poke check by Steer. Miss. Carson back 2-on-1. And, oh man, their puck's out there in front of the net. Blue Devils swung at it hard and it went wide left. Oh, there's an intentional icing call, looks like. No. Yeah, okay, so Juzak sent that puck down. And so the puck will come all the way back down here into the defensive zone for the Grizzlies. That was kind of a close call in front of the net a couple times. 9:11 left in the first period. Score 0-0. So the Blue Devils didn't have enough players on the ice. And coaches quickly yell at the center to pick a stick up. Dominic saves that one. Slides clear to his left to make that save. The puck came trickling in on him. There, Trine clears the puck briefly. Fight for it at center here. Puck comes squirting out. Winner reaches back for it, loses it. Comes back to center again. Trine battling for it. Puck shot by the Blue Devils wide right. Corrigan takes it, slaps up against the boards. Outreach, Halfley steals it from the defenseman, moves up, passes it to open ice. There's a centering pass, stick right to Halfley. Halfley moves around the ice. Halfley in the corner looking to figure out what to do with it. Passes it back to Corrigan. Corrigan takes a shot, hits the defender. Defender passes it to center, and Masterson holds the line. Masterson holds the line again. This time shoots into the defender, and the puck finally clears the blue line for the Blue Devils. Puck to center ice. Everybody's racing back for a back check. Nice hustle by the Grizzlies. Shot on goal, and Schneider bounces off of Schneider. Schneider couldn't quite cover that, but the Grizzlies there to knock it to the boards. Intercepted by Halfley. Halfley moves across the blue line, across the center ice. Gets around, centers the puck for Winner, but ends up going back to the board. Puck comes back to Hildebrand. Hildebrand holds the line, takes a hot shot and gets intercepted by a Blue Devil. Blue Devils move to center ice. Blue Devil lines up, takes a shot. Dominic Schneider down on it and covers. Good job, Dominic! So we got Lozano at center. Puck comes out. There's Morrison on the right wing. Landed on the left wing. Landed chases over to the puck, sends it up to Lozano, gets intercepted by Blue Devil. Blue Devil centers, but nobody home. Morrison goes to the far boards, picks it up, looks to pass it to Lozano, and gets caught up with the boards. Carson pops up, moves it up into the boards again. Puck comes to center ice. Blue Devils take it, move it in across the blue line. Take a shot right into Snyder. Snyder handles that one with the glove save. So we'll have a puck drop on the near side here. 7:01 in the first period. Still tied at 0-0. There's the puck drop. Lozano pushes the puck up, comes back to center to Morrison. Morrison clears the puck out of the blue line. Comes back. Blue Devils chase it down right, and then comes back to Carson. Carson sends it up against the board for Morrison. Morrison loses the puck momentarily. The Blue Devils send it down into their offensive zone. Hildebrand chasing after the puck, falls down. Blue Devils pick the puck up, go to center it, pass it back to defenseman. Morrison in there, knocks the puck. There's a shot that hits Carson in the thigh. Carson chases it down in the corner. Shot stops, changes direction, sends it back at the boards for Morrison. Morrison passes it back to Carson. Hildebrand sees room, skates it up. Lozano stays after it. Puck comes back. Lynette chasing after it. Grizzlies trying to get a line change, and the puck's right in there on their side. Get a change up. New line comes out. Too many guys on the ice, and there's no call by the officials. So okay, we got our guy back off, which is nice. So now we got Landed out there, and so the puck clears clear down the other end, and Landed still comes off. Haas comes back on. So puck wraps around the backside of the net. Juzak skating over, knocks it away, forces the puck back down in the corner. Haas comes in, pushes the puck up against the boards. Juzak back in there, going after the puck, slaps it to center. Davies there, can't get a handle on it. Carson comes in, slaps it back to center. Puck comes trickling to the goalie. Goalie sends it out to the near boards. Juzak sends it back to his defenseman. Defenseman sends it back into the corner. Hildebrand went down after he sent it in the corner. Blue Devils take control of the puck. Skate it up, pass it. And the puck comes back out. Looks like there's an icing call here. There is. So the puck will come back down in the offensive zone for the Grizzlies. And there was some good offense there by the Grizzlies. They kept the puck down on their offensive zone for a little bit. Puck was bouncing around in front of the net. Just couldn't get a shot on goal. It's all right though. It was a good effort. So that shot will come. So now we got Winter, Halfley, and Trine. Steer and Masterson on defense. Puck drops. Winter goes to center it. Puck comes out of the zone. Masterson races back after it. Blue Devils right on his heels. Passes it up to Winter. Winter passes it over to Trine. Trine moves it on into the offensive side. Takes a shot on goal. Wide open in front of the net. Just barely goes wide right off of the goalie's pads. There's a wraparound try by Trine. Trine centers it back for Winter. Winter can't get a piece of it. Blue Devils poked it away. Halfley takes it, sends it back into the boards. Halfley sends it to the near corner for Trine. Trine goes to center. The puck hits it to Evan. Evan Steer holds the line, gets it back to Winter. Winter takes a shot, hits the defender. Defender takes it back around the net. Blue Devils are circling, trying to get the puck out of the zone. Winter gets it, sends it back behind the net. The Blue Devils just trying to set up a play here to get it out of the zone. They do get it out of the zone, and here comes the Blue Devils, move it across the blue line. And there's a pass by the Blue Devils that goes awry and ends up back down in the corner. Steer chases after it behind the net. Steer moves up the ice. Nobody taking him on. Steer keeps moving up the ice. Passes it. Puck Puck goes off of a defender's skate. Winner chases it down, gets bumped by 22, and the puck comes loose, and Blue Devils have it, but got a line change out of the deal. And so Masterson and Corrigan back on defense. Blue Devils move across the blue line. Oh, Blue Devil loses his edge, goes down. Morrison tries to clear it. Blue Devils hold the line. Lanet takes the puck, sends it up to Lozano. Lozano loses the puck, and the puck ends up back down to the corner. Corrigan's going to pick this one up on the far side, changes directions with the puck, fools the defense. And Masterson sends it up to Lanet, and Lanet sends it to Lozano. Lozano sends it to center ice. Blue Devils off of Morrison. Lozano sends it back up to Lanet. Lanet now has an opening. Moves across. The blue line takes a shot, goes just a little wide. The goalie handles that, sends it back into the corner. Puck comes back around the back side of the net. Lozano in there fighting for it hard. Blue Devils hit the official. It comes back and out, bouncing back out to. And there's a shot on goal. They're fighting for it. It's loose. Oh, it just goes wide left for the Grizzlies. Everson, a couple shots on goal. Loose puck in front of the net, just couldn't find the home. Lanet was sitting there waiting for the puck to come in, just couldn't quite make it to a centering pass to her. Corrigan tries to hold the line, the puck clears the blue line. Corrigan sends it back up, everybody's cleared. Corrigan back there holds it again, sends it back up to Morrison. Goes into the offensive zone. Line change up coming. Corrigan, puck comes back to Corrigan again. Got Davies, Juzak, and Haas out there. Corrigan and Hildebrand on defense. Haas intercepts that pass with the stick. Sends it back to the corner. Juzak chases it down. Haas hustling out there. Puck comes near side. Blue Devils on top of it. Moves the puck up to center ice. Puck comes across the blue line. 3 defenders back there for the Grizzlies. Slows the puck movement down. Davies up against the boards. Puck goes behind the net. There's a centering pass by the Blue Devils. Davies blocks that shot by number 4. Juzak slaps the puck. It looks like he's going to have no icing call, the official says. So Brody Haas after the puck hard. Hildebrand holds the line back to Davies. Puck comes squirting back out now. Race down for it. The Blue Devils move on in. Carson there to block it with his back. Nice back pedal by Carson to get in position to defend that shot. Puck comes to center. There's a Carson again there to play some good defense. Puck comes back to the boards. Over to Juzak. Juzak gets it this time to not as hard a pass. There's Carson stopping up against the boards to himself. Passes it back up to Juzak, and that's the end of the first period with the score 0-0. Hard fought battle by the Grizzlies. A couple shots on goal. A really good period actually, all in all. A few of those shots are going to end up hitting the net eventually. We'll see you next period in 1 minute.